Agreements are at the core of every relationship, and it's one of the hardest things to navigate, in part because we often don't even know what we want the agreement to be, let alone what the agreement actually is in any given moment. Now, in a recent video, I gave an example about how you often can know that you don't agree about what the agreement is, and this commenter brought up a really great point. That people often, I'd say usually, don't really know what they want, think they know what an agreement is but haven't really talked about it, and often lie because they don't want to get in a fight about the fact that they actually don't agree. And that's where the concept of cheating really comes in. That's when we break the agreement, which is often implicit. It hasn't been talked about even, but it's there, and then somebody gets hurt and upset. Adding on to that, often we come up with an agreement that we think we agree to or do in the moment, but we grow and change, and we may no longer want to hold to an agreement that we've previously made. And when that happens, it can be really tricky, because if you say nothing, eventually the relationship will start to break down because you're no longer in agreement about the agreement. But if you do say something, you risk blowing the relationship up. The other person might say, I'm not willing to continue to relate to you in the way we've been relating to each other if you change your mind about that one thing. Again, monogamy comes to mind as an obvious example. And while there's no guarantees in life other than, of course, death and taxes, I can tell you this: the healthiest relationships, statistically speaking, are those not where everybody's in agreement, but where everyone is willing to have those hard conversations directly with each other.